So you're thinking of moving to Oviedo and you want to get a lay of the land and really understand what we have to offer. Well, you, my friend, are in the right place. I am going to show you some different neighborhoods and price points that could make sense for your budget, as well as activities, schools, and location and proximity to some of the different areas in Central Florida to see what makes sense for your lifestyle. Now, make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going to be giving you some tips that really only the locals know about. So let's dive in. If this is your first time visiting the channel and you like to learn everything about Central Florida and the surrounding suburbs, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we come out with a new video every single week. I am Kat West of the West Collection by eXp Realty. My colleague Kristen, you'll see in a bunch of these videos as well. She is also a native here, and we are a full service team here in Central Florida. My husband Jeremy, he'll pop in from time to time. He runs our mortgage bridge and he is there to save you money and help make your move to Central Florida seamless. All right, let's dive in. I want to give you a lay of the land of Central Florida and where Oviedo is located in regards to some places you might be traveling. So right here in the middle, this is the heart of Orlando. This is actually downtown Orlando. If you're not familiar, that's our office right here, downtown Orlando. And the road that runs right through it, north and south of all Central Florida, is called I-4. And it goes all the way down here to this is where Disney is, and then all the way up north and east over to Daytona and New Smyrna Beach. So that's important to know. In order to get to Oviedo, you would either take this road all the way up to 417, that is 50, or you can get on another toll road, 408, catch the 417 and go all the way up. There's also a way that you could go north and come down. If you're in Lake Mary or Sanford, you can get on the 417 and get into Oviedo that way. All right, now if you are in the heart of Oviedo, the center of Oviedo, if you wanted to go to all the way to the east, you'd make it out to Cape Canaveral, Cocoa Beach, or you could go up a little northeast and go to New Smyrna, but they'd actually take you about the same amount of time to go to. And I personally just love New Smyrna Beach. So let's see how long that'll take you. That'll take you about an hour, right? And then same thing for going over to Cocoa Beach, a little less time. It's going to be about 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, it pops up the exact same time right now. So of course, that is going to be dependent on traffic. But if you're somebody who frequents the airport and you need to go to the International Airport MCO, depending on time of day, traffic, it's about 30-40 minutes. And then I love the Sanford Airport. It is so much closer, and it's just an easier airport to navigate, but of course it doesn't have all of the um, flights that MCO is going to have. It's only like a 15 to 20 minute drive, which is so nice. You go right over this Lake Jessup Bridge. Something cool to know about this Lake Jessup Bridge is this is where they dump a lot of alligators. So anytime you're going over that bridge, you can definitely see alligators. It's not one you want to swim in. All right, let's hop into all that Oviedo has to offer. This right here is really like the heart of Oviedo, downtown Oviedo. The main road that you're going to take to get in and out of Oviedo is going to be right here. And this is called Red Bug Lake Road. It's also called Mitchell Hammock. So we have a lot of roads here that have double names. And then this road is called Alafaya, and it's also called 434, but it runs right into UCF. UCF is down here. So those are a couple of the main roads you'll need to be aware of, as well as 426. And this is Oviedo too. So 426, it runs through Oviedo and then over into Geneva. Let's hop into some of the neighborhoods and what would make sense for you. So it's interesting. Oviedo was established back in 1925, but it actually has its roots from the Civil War days. And back then, it was only a population of around 800. It is now to over 40,000. So it's developing rapidly. Out here, we have Live Oak and the Sanctuary, two very large communities. With this one has about, I'd say, 800 homes. This one, the Sanctuary, has about 600 homes. So the homes in the Sanctuary, their median price point is around 479,000. And then Live Oak, their median price point is up to 774. So you can find homes higher or lower than that. But the homes in Live Oak are going to be a lot bigger. You have more 4,000 square foot homes. You even have some homes on the lake out here, which are really nice. And then you have these amazing athletic fields where the kids can play flag football and t-ball, baseball, all that good stuff. And it has an amazing amenities center as well that has splash pads, water slides, pool, obviously, and parks and playgrounds all over the place. Now, the Sanctuary, which is right across the street here, it also has a great pool area. It has a community center that people can utilize, playground, and inside of the Sanctuary is also a middle school, Lawton Childs Middle School, and then they have a few other preschools right around the area as well. Now, if we head out of Live Oak or the Sanctuary, there's also a community right here called Twin Rivers. They do have a golf course as well. But let's say we head back into Oviedo. You go down the 419 and you'd either go on to Lockwood or continue on. We have a couple other neighborhoods to note here, which are Kingsbridge East and Kingsbridge West. The Kingsbridge West neighborhood price point is around 641. That's their median, but they just had a couple homes that sold in there for, they were completely renovated and they sold in the upper 800s. One sold for 825 and another one sold for 876. Then Kingsbridge East, over on the east side of this little lake here, the price point of those are around 589. That's the median price per point of those. All right, I'm zoomed out. Let me show you a couple other neighborhoods to mention. This is the heart of Oviedo right here. If we go down a little bit south, we have a large neighborhood called Aloma Woods. The average price point in there is 533. Not to be confused with Alafaya Woods, which is right here. And the average price point in there is a little bit more affordable at a median price of 409. Those homes were built in about the 90s, and you'll see some that are renovated and, a mixture, of course. Something to note about the homes in Alafaya Woods is that there's also an elementary school in Alafaya Woods. It is Stenstrom Elementary School. It is right here, but you can get into it from the neighborhood. So if you do have kids going to that school, there is the ability to walk home, not have to pass over a major highway here if you're living in Alafaya Woods. We do have some new construction as well. At this time, we have a few new construction communities going up down Alafaya Woods. This is just to point out right here. This is where UCF is. So it's really only a 10-minute drive down Alafaya. And then a little bit north of that, at the south end of Oviedo, are some newer construction homes right around here. And then on this west side right here, the MI home. So they have a couple communities. Their price ranges start in about 800,000, and they've got 3,000 square foot homes up to about 5,000 square foot homes. So they've got a lot more room for you there. And then we do have quite a bit of townhomes communities going up in Oviedo. So I know that we have one right here off of Central going up that is also almost complete, Polte Homes. And then on the west side, which would be closer to like Oviedo High School, there's a couple of townhome communities going up. One right here, and then another one right around this area right here. We also have rental opportunities right in the heart of Oviedo. So at Oviedo on the Park, there are a ton of options. They have the Strand, which has an amazing amenities center, pool. They have events going on all the time. And the Strand goes all around Oviedo on the Park. So all of these are the Strand, and then these are part of the Strand as well. And some of the Strand apartments will have businesses on the bottom as well, but you can walk to Oviedo on the Park, which is really nice. And then across the street on Mitchell Hammock, right here we have the Ellington. We actually did a video on this community. It is right on Mitchell Hammock. And you can walk across the street and go to Oviedo on the Park, but they also have some great opportunities for dining and some different fun things to do. Let me go ahead and point out some of the schools to you. All of our public schools are A-rated per the RPR. If you'd like to take a look at that, I can always send you a copy, and it will show you the public schools as well as the private schools that we have. So again, this is the heart of Oviedo. We have Oviedo High School. We have Haggerty High School. And then in the heart of Oviedo, a little bit closer, like I told you, to some of those neighborhoods, Stenstrom Elementary is inside Alafaya Woods. And then Lawton Elementary is not inside of a neighborhood, but there are a few different pockets of neighborhoods right here behind Lawton Elementary School. And then we have Jackson Heights Middle School. And Lawton Childs Middle School that I showed you earlier is inside of the sanctuary. And then we have several private schools as well. The Masters Academy is right over here, and there's St. Luke's Lutheran School, which is right over here. All right, let me show you some of my favorite places. And especially in Oviedo, I know it just zoomed out there to show you so you can see how far it is to New Smyrna, Cocoa, the different airports as well. If you would like a copy of this map, it is in the description below. You are welcome. It's really useful when we have buyers who are coming to town and want to know where all of these places are and not have to look them up on their own. So let's jump into it. Black Hammock, they have a restaurant, a bar, and airboat rides where you see all those alligators I was telling you about on Lake Jessup. And then we have the Cross Seminole Trail. This trail is about 23 miles long. You can run, you can bike. It's also an equestrian trail as well. And it goes all the way into Longwood, Wekiva, like I said, about 23 miles. You can hop on that trail, as you can see from some of these different neighborhoods as well. Oviedo on the Park has a location, and then it goes all the way over into Winter Springs. So if you're thinking about Winter Springs as an option, you want to be close to the trail, that could work as well. And then let's go hop into some different restaurants and things that you can do. Oh, one thing I did not mention about Kingsbridge West that is really special is that that neighborhood has this secret little entrance right here to Oviedo on the Park. So you can walk, you can take your bike right into Oviedo on the Park. It is they don't have any type of restaurants inside of the neighborhood, but literally you can walk right outside of the neighborhood and go to the events at Oviedo on the Park or go have dinner or whatnot. Ford's Garage is right there, and the food factory is right here, all within walking or biking distance. So let me point out this food factory. This place is super fun. We absolutely love spending time there. It's great for families. It's really kid friendly. And they have all of these different setups for different restaurants. So this is the main bar right here. I don't know if it'll let you take us in. It looks completely different now. So they had new ownership take over, and just wait till you see this place. It looks so amazing now. As you can see, it's very like mechanical looking when they built it, but yeah, they took new ownership and they've done a great job with it. They actually cut out a hole right here so you can walk in through the pizza shop, which is really special. So here is the pizza shop from the outside. You can hop in there, order some pizza, and then your friends could hop over to the local Hen, order some fried chicken, and then maybe your other friend could hop over here and order some Mexican. And we also have Thai Asian. So you have lots of different choices here. This spot just opened as well. It is a Waffle House, and they also have coffee and ice cream. These two at the time I'm filming are not yet open, but this place is also open. It's a grilled cheese spot, and they also have tomato soup. It is delicious. Another great thing about this bar at the Food Factory that you must know is that now they actually have TVs. So if you're big on football, or if you have a husband who is like I do, then it's a great place to watch the game. All right, let's hop out of the food factory. You can walk down this sidewalk to Oviedo on the Park. We have a full video showing you everything that Oviedo on the Park has to offer. They do have monthly events, and also at their amenity center or the rental facility, they will have a Bonkers comedy show every few months. They will have a monthly food truck night as well. Lots of things going on, so make sure you check that out. There's also a website where you can check out where all the events are. And then we also have Maple Street Biscuit Company, delicious breakfast or lunch, and Ford's Garage, which is also a fan favorite out here. You also have places like a Pure Bar and a Rethink Food. So this is a healthy option for people who might be vegan. And we have a new place open right across from the dog park. These are actually apartments, but on the first floor, there are some businesses. So they have a wine room, which is called the Crazy Cork, and it is absolutely delicious. Oviedo has been needing a wine bar for a while, so I'm super happy about it, and it's a fantastic spot. All right, let's zoom out here and show you a couple other great spots. On the west side, closer to 417, we have a Lucas Nursery, which is just a beautiful nursery to go to and hang out, even if you're not looking for plants. They also have a butterfly encounter where you can go and butterflies will come and rest on your finger, on your nose. It is super cute. Great little experience there. And then farther in to Oviedo, some places that I wanted to mention are Double Down Athletics. If you have young kiddos, this is a great place. Every Friday they have an open gym, and all these blow ups are available. So it's super fun. I've been taking my kiddo there. He is going to be 5 now, so he'd still be able to go. And they also have other, classes. It's a gymnastics gym, but that's a really cool place. And then a kids gym, they also have some open gym times. And if you want to do like some mommy and me type classes, they have those, as well as gymnastics and childcare as well. Here is Hand and Stone if you're looking to get a massage. A few different spas that we have around town are Hand and Stone. And then as we come in towards the center of Oviedo, the Salt Room, this is a really neat place. It helps If you have asthma, if you have allergies, if you're trying to get over being sick, the salt room is really cool because you can go in and lay in this room with salt, and it like dries up and brings up the mucus and just helps with any kind of sickness and wellness in general. They also have massage therapists there. So while you're getting the massage, the salt is blown into the room. I have done it quite a bit, absolutely love it. They also have saunas, infrared saunas. So I highly recommend you check this out if you haven't before. And then there is a new spa in town, which is called Allura, I think, and it is right in the Ellington. I'm not exactly sure if I'm saying that name right. Yes, Allura Day Spa. So that is another new spa that just opened up if you're looking for one. All right, and then inside the Oviedo Mall, we do have a movie theater and we have quite a bit kid activities. We have the District Eat and Play, which has arcades, it has bowling, they have escape rooms, and then right across from District Eat and Play is District Kids, and this is for more like the babies and toddlers. They have a little bounce house, they have a really cute little setup, like they're going to the grocery store or serving you at the diner. Super cute little area. Um, and then we also have throughout the mall, there are some games and different things that you can do if your kids are into gaming or you're into gaming. They have a whole shop for that. Hopefully, this video has given you a really good lay of the land. Like I said, this link to my Oviedo favorites and all of these locations is linked below. We also have videos on several neighborhoods, as I mentioned throughout the video. And if you need any help with your move to Oviedo, we would be happy to help. Just go ahead and click one of the links below to set up a Zoom call or reach out.